What's happening, YouTube? But first, it's your boy Darkularity. Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. We are at home base, and as you can see, I've done a little bit of cleaning up. I've cleaned up around the place. Just got rid of some stuff we didn't need anymore. We've still got these dudes here to put into the space elevator. 1,000 of the smart plating. So that's all still there. These just kind of have random things because I don't like throwing stuff away. So the rotors and the plates I was making here, we'll use those up at some point because we're making them over there already at our other factory. And then other than that, I threw up a bunch of our dimensional depots kind of for every single thing here. So we've got rods, we've got iron plates, we've got concrete, wire, all the stuff. Anything you can think of. For the early stuff, we've got it going into here. And as you can see, we've done a bunch of uploading. We got everything we're making so far loaded up in here, and then some other random odds and ends since I didn't need it. So the dimensional depot and our little pocket storage, whatever you want to call it, is our cloud storage is it's working out fantastic. So the plan for today is mass resource gathering. But in order to do that, we need to plan out the next section of the factory. So in order to do that, let's get into fix it blueprints. I want to unlock the blueprint designer. So I should have everything I need to do this. Are you kidding me? I need one more of these. One more iron beam. Okay, well, you know what? Luckily, we can just come into here. And I should have iron beams. Yeah, I do. I would like to take less than 200, but you know what? Whatever. It's fine. We can load some more into there, and let's pop that in, and here we go. Boom! Goodbye, Steven! Let's get this built.
Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The Blueprint Designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, true. Fair enough. All right, Blueprint Designer, it is down. Look at this thing. It's huge. It's huge. I've only used it a little, but the reason I want to do it is actually for foundations. So, switch to our little foundations toolbar. I'm thinking we can just make a couple blueprints. I should have had Zoop on there. And we'll sneak this over here. Oh, I can't wait till we get the jetpack and the hover pack. Oh, man. So, let's get this done. We'll slide it over. We're just doing a couple basic things because this is going to speed up laying down foundations for us. And I want to do a couple, right? So we're going to do this one. We're going to call this one, I'm going to call it a 4x4, I don't know, small. I don't remember the height of the foundation. And we'll just say foundation. And the icon, can I search foundation? Yep, we can. And we'll do it with the concrete so we don't get confused. And we don't really need a description because it's all in the title already. The background can just be the background. That's fine. We'll save that. And then let's come back into here. We are going to close that or delete that stuff from here. And I'd like to do another one with the thicker boys. I don't think I'd use the middle ones. I mean, maybe at some point, but we'll throw the thicker boys on here in case we need them for something. And then there's one more that I also want to do. Get you in here. Bing, bang, boom. That's beautiful. This one, we're going to call this a... can I come in here? We're going to call this one a 4x4 large foundation. Foundation. And I should spell foundation correctly. Icon. Let's go up here again. We're going to search foundation, and we're going to pick the large concrete foundation. And that's pretty good. We'll save that, and we'll clear that one too. Now, the last one I want to make is going to be a 2x2 in the center here. And we're going to use this. We're going to use this today because we're going to be making lanes, which are 2x2. Is that right in the center? It better be. I think it's in the center. I think it's in the center. And we'll go 3. We'll place this one down next to it, and we'll go 3. And this one's going to be a 2x4 small. That's what we're going to call this one. I need to be in here. So we'll call this one a 2x4 small foundation. And the icon for that is going to be also just, well, you know, we'll use the same one. Why not? I don't think it's going to confuse me that much. And then we'll just save that. And then we'll clear that. And then we're good to go. And then we can pick this up. Boom, done. Okay, so we need to plan out. I actually should grab a bunch of concrete. I'm gonna need to grab a bunch of concrete. We're still making it here. Who knows if we use all of it today? I have no idea, but we'll grab a bunch of it because we're gonna need it. Because I believe these guys only use concrete, right? But the other ones, I think they use concrete and iron plates. So we're gonna be saving ourselves just a little bit of resources by using the concrete ones. It's not about that. I like the way the concrete looks better than the old standy dandy. So let's come up to here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be an interesting way for me to do a video, in all honesty, because we're gonna get a lot done today. So what I'm thinking is this factory where we're on right now, this is gonna stay. This thing's still here. We're gonna attach the next part of the factory to it on the bottom and on top of it, and we're just gonna extend it straight out in that direction over yonder. So I want, what do I want to do? I guess I need to put the blueprints onto the bar. So let's put this one onto, let's say 6, 7, and 8. That should be good, because then we can go ahead with number 6 here. And I want to snap that, boom, to there. And then I want to switch it to blueprint mode.
Building in blueprint mode can further optimize your construction process with
It can, yes it can, Ada. You're so smart.
Build modes are not just there to make your work easier. They compensate for inevitable human error.
Oh, perfect fit.
Like no other,
why am I doing a 2x4? I'm doing the 2x4 foundations, but I want the 4x4. Oh man, I'm silly sometimes. So I don't want to snap that to blueprints. Let's bring that back to here. We'll do the 4x4 here. It's all lined up. I think everything's good here. And in terms of distance, I don't know. I think let's go back to blueprint. We'll snap this. Look at this. This is amazing. Oh, did I place one on accident? No, I didn't. Okay. Here. Oh, we'll drag this like all the way out. You know what? This whole factory, it's going to be kind of hovering around, but you know what? I'm cool with it. I'm fine with that. It's okay for me. I wish this was angled more this way, but I started it kind of at a weird angle, so whatever. That's okay. Now, I don't want to clip through any more rocks. We got that rock right down there. Right down over here, which is going to kind of be in the middle of the factory. Maybe we could turn that into a feature. It's the one right under here. You can turn it into the feature in the center of the factory or something after. I don't know, but we're going to leave it for now. And I'm thinking we go a little wider, right? So if I pull this out, I'm thinking we go too wider. Like we have, even when I did that space, I thought too small. And with the amount of resources we're going to be gathering, we're going to be doing steel. We're going to be doing probably more iron as well too. So we can get iron production up a little bit more. We're gonna have copper and caterium. I think there's a total of 21 nodes, 21 tier 2 miners we're gonna be putting down, and we're gonna be belting everything back to here, right? So I think this might be a big enough space for now. Let me get this concreted up, and then we'll have a look. And then we got to do the bottom level as well too. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty big area. We got a pretty. You know what? Actually, I forgot a couple over here. We're gonna need to put a couple more down here, but this is a pretty good start. This is a big area, and we're gonna have the whole bottom as well too. The bottom's gonna be processing. It is gonna be processing, and then there actually is. Let's come down here. There's a limestone node over there. I'm gonna have to try to avoid, but same kind of thing. So I'm gonna concrete around here. I'm gonna start at the edge of this one. The whole factory is going to be kind of floating. And the way that I think about it, look, like maybe I'll put some pillars down or put walls down around the bottom, because I'd like to beautify this factory at some point too. Like to beautify it so that it looks a little bit more like a factory and less just like floating things. So it being floating in the air, you know what? The developers gave us the tools and it floats, and I didn't make that decision. I didn't say there's no physics involved with things, so I'm going to go ahead with it, and we're just going to allow that to happen in some places, especially for now. Once we get this kind of set up and figure out what exactly we want to do more, let's clear up some of these, then we'll factory it and make it look a little bit better, I'm thinking. But for now, let me get down here all done. I think the limestone node is over here. I didn't really take this one in, so we're looking at like 22 resource nodes that we're going to be collecting, including, let's see, let me get my flashlight, including this one here. If I can fit a miner there. Can I fit a miner there? I might need to delete some foundations. Oh yeah, see, it won't fit. Well, it actually might just fit. We'll see what we do with that one. I don't even know what the purity of it is, but we'll see. Let's get this finished first. There we go. Concrete everywhere. I took a couple rows off this end just because of that miner, and then this floor underneath, it would have clipped into that kind of ledge there. So I took a couple off that way, took a couple off the other side, so we're not struggling so much with things clipping through, like this rock here. Maybe we can turn this into some kind of cool feature. Maybe we'll put a glass cage around and put lizard doggos in there. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? So what I want to do is gather up a bunch of the resources that are around here. And how we're going to achieve that is we're going to bring them in on this bottom level here. I'm thinking probably straight in like this direction. Maybe over here. So if we bring out our 2x4 and we snap it, maybe, where do I want it? Where do I want this? Let's turn off that. I'm thinking maybe on this row here. Then this is going to be like a little belt highway. Let's put back on blueprint snapping. Okay, dokey. And this is going to branch off. We're going to have a bunch of belts that are coming in on here. We're going to need to branch off in this direction here. So let's turn that off. Let's rotate this. Find ourselves a middle point. I'm thinking maybe right about here, and we'll come in this direction. Because over here there is iron. Put back on blueprint snapping, but rotate it. There's iron, and there is limestone over in this direction. Thinking we come down this way. We'll come one more. And then we're going to need to do some vertical action. This probably is a good point. We can come this way from here. Let's flip it that way. You know what? Let's go one more, actually. We'll go one more this way, and then we'll bring it kind of in this direction. Maybe on the edge here. Just like that. And then we can do some verticality stuff to come down to the level of these guys, right? So if I'm going to need to come across over here, I think. Let's see. There we go. Let's bring out our this guy, and we'll use the thicker boys, like these guys here. We'll put it on vertical, and we'll bring it down to here, and we'll bring down 2 of them. So we have kind of like a double belt situation happening. And then come back to the little one. And come on now. Give me that bottom snap point right here. This is where I want it. I want it right there. Perfect. We'll put that down. Put that down. And then that gives us the ability to come out this way. Why can't I put that there? What am I clipping into? What's going on here? Is there a bad dude around or something? What's going on? Okay, we're good now. Maybe I was standing there. I don't know. Holy cannoli, bro. Okay. Ow. Ow. You know what? You know what? I'm sick of you freaking pigs all the time. I was getting in my business. You and those, like, spitty dudes? Oh, give me that stuff. Give me your bones. And then I'm thinking if we can, we'll pave this whole area here. So we can go like this. And that way we can set our miners just on top of the concrete, and they're not just like sitting on the ground. And we'll come up behind there too. Oh yeah. And then here's 2 iron nodes. We might as well close that off. And that should be good because we can get a couple of miners. I think they'll snap even though these foundations are here. We'll do a little test with this one here. And we're going to want it to face in this direction. So come into our production. We want MK2. Oh yeah, and see, it lines up straight with the foundation. When you got foundations under these bad boys, it'll snap so it's perfectly straight, which makes belts and everything else so much easier. And that's pretty much what we're going to do for all the resources around here. And there is a lot of resources around here. I don't remember exactly how much iron, but it's a lot. It's a lot. There we go. We'll place that guy down. Perfect. Oh, yeah. And then same thing. We're going to want to come over there to do all that stuff. But I want to probably bring out this guy again. Let's rotate it. I want to snap it. It's not going to snap to the end, but I want it to kind of clip onto these. A little more. Come on. Give it to daddy. Stop unclipping. We can go back a bit. Wish I could zoom out, you know what I mean? Okay, boom. There we go. Perfect. And then from there, we'll bring this guy maybe straight across about here to get these ones. So let's clip it on. Oh, this is so hard. This is hard. Right about there. Perfect. And then we can switch this into foundation snapping or blueprint snapping. We'll continue this all the way across here. Now, this might be a little too high here, right? But in order to remedy that, let's get rid of this. I don't think it is going to be too high, because I think if we put down some... Okay, we got a dude. We got a dude. I heard you coming, buddy. You guys can't mess with me. I got a Xenobasher now. Where's your... There it is. Give me your skins. I love your skins. Okay, let's get rid of this thing. And then, once that's gone, I think what we can do is let's go ahead and grab this again. We'll bring it past. Was this the last one over here? Yeah, this is the last one. Okay. And then, if I place... Well, you know what? We're not going to want to do a blueprint here. We're not going to want to do a blueprint. Let's come into here, and I'm pretty sure if I grab the MK, this dude, and rotate it, you see how it snaps up to the height of the foundations? That's exactly what I'm looking for. It snaps right up, because then we can come through with the foundations after. We can rotate this, and then we can just kind of come back and fill it in. And it's still on top of the foundations. It's not down at ground level. Everything's just beautiful and perfect. We can get rid of all of these plants off of here. Oh yeah, that's so good. And then we got limestone there, and I think we got 2 more limestone over here. And we got 1 here, or was it only these 2? Yeah, it's just these 2. That's everything from this side. So that is a bunch of stuff. It's going to be a lot of belt work. It's going to be a lot of gathered resources, but it's going to be good. I guess I should finish laying the concrete down here and get the miners up, and then we'll have a look at what we're going to be doing for the blueprints. We also got to do up there as well too, because there are 2 more iron nodes up there. And what I want to achieve here, let's come into here, under logistics, I want to use the MK3 belts. I'm hoping that I have enough of the steel beams. Holy brain fart action, man. Holy cannoli. This game requires so much thought, it's hard for me to talk and do it at the same time. You guys know how distracted I get. But I hope that I have enough iron beams to be able to, or steel beams to be able to complete this, but we'll see. So all this is going to be concreted. Belts are going to come here. We're going to run this concrete over to that node and that node. Miners, belts. Oh, it's all going to be so good. And I think we're going to be able to get, out of all the iron, we're going to get a copper belt. It's not going to be a full 270 because there's not that much copper. We're going to have a Caterium belt, which I think is 240 because it's a pure Caterium node. We're going to have 3 full 270 belts of iron and then a 30 belt left over from that. And then we're going to have a belt of coal, which I think is a full 270 and then a 30 as well. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's going to be a lot. We're going to have a lot. We're looking at 9 different belts, I think, when it's all said and done, if my math checks out. So we'll see. I guess I'm going to finish concreting this and then getting the miners down, and then we'll have a look at what kind of belt spaghetti action we're going to get into. There we go. Okay, so we've got 10 miners down so far and a bunch of concrete down. What I did is I went ahead and added pillars. I'm thinking at some point, because I don't like the idea of these all just floating around, and I don't want to use the other pillars. I'm thinking once we unlock in the awesome shop the rounded foundation pieces, we can kind of put them underneath here so the bridges look kind of rounded. And then for the rest of the areas, like all over here, I just filled it in because I didn't like the idea of it just kind of floating there, right? So I went ahead, filled it in. Nothing's floating. Everything's filled in all the way to the ground. So we've got iron up here, 2 iron miners here, 4 iron miners there, 2 iron here, and then we got 2 limestone down over there. We just got to bring all that stuff up to here and merge all the belts. So I think that's going to be the next thing we're going to work on, is get the belt idea sorted out. Now these ones here, that's a 60 per minute, and I believe this is 60 per minute as well. It is. So there's a specific way we have to merge these so that we get 270 essentially onto a single belt for the iron, which I think we're going to have 2 iron belts coming out of here. So those are both 60. I think these ones are also 60. Yeah, you're 60 per minute. You're 60 per minute. And I think all of these are also 60 per minute. We got all the iron in the world. Yeah, you're 60, 60. And I'm pretty sure these last 2 are also 60 per minute, right? So if we take these ones here, this right here is 240 per minute just down here. And we're going to need to split one of these into 30 and 30 because, yeah, that's 60. And then we'll merge 30 into there, which is going to into the belt that comes out of there, which is going to give us 270 on that belt. And then we're going to have 60 and 120. That is 60 and 120 is 180. plus 30 is 210 coming out of here left over. And then we've got more iron belts to deal with over there. So we're going to have to do some funky merge stuff going on with that. But I think first we'll just merge and bring the limestone over. I'm thinking the limestone we're going to bring on the outside of this one. We'll have 3 rows coming through here. And we'll have limestone on the outside, and then we'll have the full belt in the center of iron, and then we'll have the partial belt, the 210 here. So it'll be whatever the limestone is. I think we're going to be getting 100 and I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't check. But we'll see. So limestone here, full 270 of iron here, and then the 210 iron coming in on this part of the foundation. And all that's going to merge up with all the other stuff over there because we got a lot more belts. Oh, baby, do we have a lot more belts. And just like that, we have belts all set up. I also brought power over because I needed some more, I'm always forgetting the name of it. The iron or the steel beams. Ugh, goodness gracious. So what we've got going on is we have our limestone coming in over there, right up the center or right up the right-hand lane here. And then we've got 240 iron coming in here, iron ore. And then I'm splitting this one here because this is 60 ore here. So I'm splitting it to 30-30. This gives us a full 270 belt. And then we're bringing the rest up over here, which is merging in with the stuff from over here, leaving us with the 210. And then I've brought the belts over here. You know, before I leave, we might as well connect up the power and get these miners rocking and rolling. Oh, I did not mean to fall down there. Oh, good dang it. There we go, back up to where I was. Okay, having a look here, power usage. Oh, right. I don't even have this line, the main line, connected up at the factory over there. I just ran it and left it disconnected. Do I want to connect it now? I don't think so. I want to rock with some more concrete. It's okay if it is all a little bit late getting started up. Now, we got ores over here to gather up. We've got some over here. Our caterium's just on that little thing there. So let's go ahead, switch back to our concrete bar here, and we're going to use our 2x2, and we're just going to continue this guy on this way. Keep building. We'll split off in a couple different directions up here. I am going to destroy this while we're at it. Let's go ahead, get rid of that bad boy. See you later, little tree. Okay, so down here we got 2 copper, and over here is where we have our caterium. Now to get the caterium, I think we're going to have to just continue this straight this way. So let's go ahead with that. We'll pump 1 here, 1 here, just so we can get a straight shot at it, which I'm thinking might be here-ish. We'll go a couple more pieces, maybe like 2 more that way, just like that. And then we can turn, I need 1 more of these actually, and then we will turn this bad boy this way. And I don't really need it on blueprint mode right now. We got to come back a bit. Boop, there we go. Continue these. Now we need blueprint mode, and we need to rotate it again. There we go. Perfect. Bring this way. Oh, it's getting kind of hard to see because of where the sun is located, but that's okay. Now, that's our caterium there. We need to access that by blowing it up. So I think what I'll do is I'll come 1 more. I don't need to drop down till I need to drop down. This might be a good place to drop down. But we're going to need to blow this little caterium ore up. Boop. Perfecto mundo. Do we got bad guys over here? I don't think so. We just got this little dude. He's totally fine. And then we'll switch to the 4-meter ones in vertical mode. Okay, no, I am being blown up by something. Okay, cool. All right, what is it? It's you! Okay. You want to play games? We can play games. I have all day. Oh, let's get him 1 more time. There we go. He's dead. Perfect. Give me all your delicious insides, please. Now, I'm going to need to blow up these trees here because they're going to be in the way. Get rid of those. This caterium, I don't have a plan for it, but it's over here, and I figured I might as well grab it now while we're over here. And then it's pretty straightforward. We're just going to do the same thing. Bring this. I need it in zoop mode. We'll bring it this way. That should be enough to get a miner down, because then we can come through in here. Production, MK2. Put that right there, so it's a nice straight shot. Now for these, I've been going just enough to fit the miner. We don't need a whole bunch of extra stuff, so I think this will be good. And then I've been, like on the other ones, I've been going underneath them Because might as well fill it in so we don't need those gaps down there. That one's fine. Go around, check the other side without falling off the edge. Come back, boom, good, awesome. And then, I'm gonna need to get back up there. I need to somehow get back up there. I think I'll achieve that with just a ramp for here, just for now. Perfect. I think we'll add a support also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been adding them on the 6th one, and I've been doing them. I did not mean to do that. And I've been doing them in like 4x4, like that. Boom. And then we can add some supports under there when we need to. Now to bring the Caterium through, I'm gonna use an elevator because why not? And we'll just bring this guy up in the middle. Then we can slap an elevator onto there. We'll bring this guy straight down. Boop. And then we can just go ahead and connect our belt directly up to that. Sweet! Well, was that in straight mode? It is in straight mode. Does look kind of goofy, but hey, it's fine. We're not going to look at it too much. And I shouldn't need to come back down here at all. Although, what I didn't check, I never checked how much I'm getting out of that. I'll check it later. It's totally fine. We might as well throw a bomb down here to get rid of these. Perfect. And then I think we're gonna come across. Where's a good spot? I want to come across where we're at, like both of these. So I'm thinking maybe these two right here is where we're gonna come across, and then we're basically just gonna do the exact same thing we just did over there, but we're gonna do it here. Just like that, we've got 120 copper coming up here, straight up, same design as before, and we got 240. So that's a pure Caterium node. 240. Caterium coming. Now we got a bunch of resources we need to grab up over there. So we're going to kind of do the same thing with the concrete situation. Let's grab that. We're going to grab this blueprint. I want to snap it like this, right to the middle there, and rotate it. Oh, it's always so finicky. And rotate, and there, boom. And then we can switch into blueprint mode, and that's when this gets a little bit easier. Rotate, perfect. Now, was there anything down here we needed to grab? Over there, there's our, whatchamacallit, our, our coal. Oh, I'm having a day today. My mind is just all over the place. All over the place, I tell ya. Let's destroy that tree. Let's get rid of some of these trees down here, hopefully. It's not going to get all of them. Oh, baby, we got all of them. Okay, then we can grab, I want the whole bloody blueprint. Why isn't it giving it to me? Okay, I think we come out one more. That'll be good. And then we'll split this way for our coal. Come right over maybe to here. Can I rotate it? It wants to snap there. We got to come out of blueprint. We got to go into default. Boom. Back to blueprint. And that's basically what we're going to be doing here. The same thing as before. We'll drop down. We'll grab that. Now here we're going to have to go up a little bit. But I think we can just pop one more on here. And this is where we'll come up. And we'll do it with the 4-meter ones. I wanted to go zoop mode. Let's go up. Maybe we don't want to zoop it yet because I don't exactly know how high we need to go. So maybe we'll just place this one up here. That's probably pretty good. I think that's probably a good height. Switch back to these guys. And I guess we'll have to see. We've got some iron here. And then we've got two, I believe there's two limestone nodes over there. Or no, it's one limestone node. By the way, let's just head in that direction. So we'll put this here. We'll rotate it. Boom. As long as it doesn't start clipping into the ground, I'm cool with the height. Yeah, it's clipping into the grass and ground. Okay, we're gonna need to come up a little more, which is fine. Let's just deconstruct in blueprint mode here. Deconstruct these. I also need to get rid of both of those, and we'll just add a 1 meter to the top of that. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna actually add. We're gonna add the 2 meter. Let's go up by 2. And then we should be good, hopefully. Grab this guy, place it on. Come on. Look right at that edge. There's a little bit of a sweet spot there. Okay, maybe let's switch it to blue or to default mode. Come on. Give it to me. Oh, this is so frustrating. I just want to... Let's rotate it. There we go. That made it a little easier. Rotating at first. All right, so we've got iron over there. We've got iron right here. Iron straight ahead of us, which is nice and handy. So I think we stopped this one here. How do we want to go about getting those ones over there? I think what we're going to have to do here, I think we're going to have to add one more here. And then we'll drop down. You know what? No, we'll add one more here. This can come up there. We will have this guy. Come on. Give it to me. Show it to me. Placing this is... You really got to be just at the edge. Right there. Perfect. We can grab that one. We can grab... Switch it back to blueprint mode and rotate. We can grab this limestone right here. And there's another copper over there we need to get as well, too. Oh, wait. These aren't limestone. This isn't a limestone node, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. What am I talking about? I don't even know. I don't even know. I've been doing this for a while already, so my brain is melty. And we don't want blueprint mode. We just want straight old default mode. Come on. Come on. Okay, I won't make you guys watch. I'm going to get the rest of this concrete laid down, and then we'll get the miners and belts sorted out, and then we just pretty much got to bring it all back to base. Okie dokie. Well, you know, things got a little bit crazy. Yes, they did indeed. As you can see, we've got all the belts done here now. I think you guys definitely saw me get the concrete done. Now we've got all the belts and all the power with a few additions. Because I didn't like the way that the numbers were working out here. I wanted to have all the belts at 270, which means I needed a little more iron. So over here, this belt here goes to 2 different miners, bringing in 120 each. And with our additional 30 belt we got going on over here, this one right over here, this miner here I have split, and this is 60 per minute, and I have it splitting 30 and 30 because we needed another 30 to add to our 240 way over there. So as you can see, we've got 5 belts coming through here. We got ourselves a little belt waterfall. Oh boy. So we've got that, and then we've got this whole situation here. It's complete chaos. I told you, things were getting wild. Things were getting wild. And as we've got merging going on here so that we can have... This is the other 240 coming into the 30 belt. I figured I'd make a beautiful little waterfall of resources, so I just merged it down here. So that's a 270 as well. I've also done a little bit of overclocking because I didn't want empty belts, or I didn't want non-fully saturated belts. So we've got our coal here. It's overclocked, so it's pulling in 270 per minute. And then we've got two different 270 limestone belts per minute. I overclocked the Caterium ore over here, so that's 270 per minute coming through this way. Did a little overclocking on our copper setup as well too, so we've got this top belt right here, 270 copper per minute. And when we get to the end over here, we have 9 270 per minute belts. We've got 4 iron, these 3, and this one's iron. This one's coal, this one is copper. And then we've got 2 limestone. The second limestone, if you remember early on in the episode, there was that one limestone node over there. I actually went and grabbed that and brought it back to you. That way we've got 9 full belts, right? So I brought that one. That's overclocked with 3 power shards to 270 per minute on its own. And that one comes up on the top here. So these 2 are limestone, and then this one is our 270 copper. With that, I would say we've had a successful episode today. We've got all the resources for all the projects, for all the things we're going to do. Next episode, we're doing steel, baby. Yes, we are. If you guys like this episode, please do smash that thumbs up. It really does help with the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, you want to see more content just like this, as well as some of the other shenanigans I get up to, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for coming out, everybody, and we will see you next time. Peace!